Did you know that if we don't re-elect the NDP, we will be heralding in the climate apocalypse? Are you scared yet? We're all going to die in an ungovernable chaos state that in the best case scenario will make us long for the stability of such places as war-torn Mogadishu. Look, don't take my word for it. Take Shannon Phillips' word for it. Alberta's Environment and Climate Change Minister was speaking at an event hosted by the environmental think tank, the Pembina Institute. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Pembina Institute is basically the environmentalist wing of the NDP party. The people and faces are interchangeable and they just rotate around depending on the day of the week. Now, according to the Calgary Herald, Phillips told the audience of doomsday believers that the political right in Alberta would, and I quote, go about systematically dismantling all of this progress, including the investments in Alberta's economy and the new opportunities in diverse new industries, end quote. And then she said, the NDP are working to avoid a future where the world is ungovernable because of an economic collapse caused by an overheated planet. I imagine it would look something like this here. Because if we don't elect the NDP, the world will end as we know it. The world will be ungovernable. There will be roving gangs of feral children, wild dogs, warlords, tattered clothing, and suffering if we don't tax 4.25 million Albertans. So not even as many people as the entire city of Toronto. If we don't act to tax those people into energy poverty, we're all going to die, and only the NDP can save us. Okay, that's all kinds of crazy. First off, it's pretty ineffective to threaten me with something that I want. The political right in this province will do something that I and my fellow Albertans overwhelmingly want, like repealing the carbon tax and the green corporate cronyism vehicle, the Climate Leadership Plan. What Phillips thinks is her dire warning to us all is probably going to be one heck of a campaign ad for the other side. It's laughable. A CBC poll taken in December showed that over 2/3 of Albertans are opposed to the carbon tax. I suspect that number is even higher now since the climate leadership hasn't created a single job that the NDP promised. But seriously, I'm having a hard time convincing myself that these hard left environmentalists aren't a white pajama wearing doomsday cult. Give the leader all your money. Make sure the leader is always the leader. Supreme allegiance to the leader, because the leader can stop the coming comet or asteroid or climate inferno. Doesn't that sound like a cult to you? Now, I, for one, will be spending my days over the next 3 years gluing feathers to my hockey equipment so I look the part, and working on my crossbow and boomerang skills, because I will take my chances with chaos and destruction from whatever carbon end times inferno Shannon Phillips promises me before I cast a single vote for these NDP climate cultist kooks. Could it really be worse than it is right now? I mean, maybe there will be jobs in post-apocalyptic Alberta. For the Rebel.media, I'm Sheila Gunn-Reid.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.